Good morning, everybody. Thomas here from the Three Buff Guys. Today we are two buff guys. We're calling from slightly different destinations today. How are you doing, Pa?
I'm doing very well. Tomorrow's my birthday,
Yeah.
so I'm away for a birthday break.
Do you want to tell them where you are? Do you want to tell them what you're going to be doing up there?
Definitely, I'm at a place called Turach, Turachahur. It's a place that we've been going to for many, many years. And it's in the winter, it's a ski resort, and in the summer, it's a mountain biking and hiking resort. So me and your mum, the room that we've got is looking out on the mountains now. The sun has just started to shine. It was raining like crazy just now.
Yeah.
And hopefully tomorrow and Tuesday morning we'll be going for some hiking here and there.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So you're getting close to your birthday. I asked you the question off camera yesterday. So, on a personal level, are you feeling the fittest you've ever felt?
Without doubt.
Fantastic. That's great.
Yeah, without doubt. I'm struggling with computer problems though, because
Okay.
when I'm at home, I'm able just to uh, do everything with because I've got two computer screens and all kinds of wonderful gadgets at home. But here I am just with the laptop, so you'll have to bear with me. So, okie dokie.
All right.
Let's off we jolly well go. So here I am, 2,825 kilometers. Another
Oh,
another good week this week. I see you're catching up. So
wow.
what did you get? Yeah, so you need to go a bit faster to catch me up,
Yeah.
but you're on your way at least. I don't have Williams kilometers for this week, but I know that he's had a good week this week. So, well, good week fitness wise. Work wise, I'm not sure about. So, okay. So looking back, Thomas, tell us about this week.
well, my week's been similar to the weeks prior. We've got some exciting things going on in Casa Thomas. So we're really, really happy about what's going on in life right now. Had a tooth pulled last week, another tooth pulled last week. And so that really kind of messed with my head a little bit, but I feel good. I feel really, really well. And the challenge. Now, I was thinking about defining some measurable goals that we're willing to share. And one of the big things that I've thought of is my weight and my waist. So far this year, I've lost 22 pounds. By the end of the year, which seeing as that we're about halfway through, if not a little bit over, I'd like to have lost 30 pounds.
Okay, so 22 pounds so far. So that's 10 kilos.
Yeah.
And
So
by the end of the year, so what do we have? We have three and a half more months: September, October, November, December. So
yeah,
4 months. It's pretty much 4 months from now until Christmas.
yeah.
So how much more?
The 7 pounds I still have left.
Okay.
And I'm currently on a 38 to 39 inch waist. Um, and I'd like to be down to a 34 to a 36-inch waist. I give that variable because different different places the sizes that end up a little bit differently, but around the 34 to 36 mark,
Okay.
comfortably
What
being.
right? What about doing it differently? Because I know completely what you mean about different places, different sizes.
Yeah.
What about spending the $1.50? You could probably even get one for $1 in the dollar store. Buy a tape measure and measure the absolute, um, the real reading, and do that instead. If you
Okay.
put, if you, I think that's the easiest way because then at the end of the year, if for some reason you can only get into a 36, you might actually
Hmm.
do 34. But so that would be my suggestion, but you choose.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So your goal is another 3 kilos from this point, 3.5 kilos,
Hmm.
and down between 34, 36. So okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay
Second,
then.
second challenge. I have to say I was in the same boat as William. I did not do my challenge. I don't know where I put my sleeping ropes, but I can't find them anywhere. And they're in one of my boxes, one of my many boxes that we've already packed. I just don't know where exactly.
That's the lamest excuse that I've heard
It,
this week.
it is. I'm
But
not saying it was a good one. I'm not.
okay,
Not.
no, you need to take these challenges seriously because we all agreed that we would be skipping every day this week,
No,
and
you're right.
as your mother will attest, I have done nothing either. So you bombed out, your brother's bombed out, and I bombed out too. So I think we best put it down to experience, and let's move on to the following week or to the coming week. So for me, what went well this week? Uh, Nothing went particularly well, but nothing went particularly badly either.
Right.
Um, it didn't go. Nothing went particularly well because I've not been feeling great. I've had blocked sinuses all week, and it's really left me not sleeping well and not feeling in the mood to do anything. And also, it's had an impact on your mum as well because with me making loads of noise at night, she's not slept very well either. And she's been lacking in energy. But between us both, we've managed to do besides the skipping from my part, I managed to meet the daily set goal, and so is your mum.
Fantastic.
Right, so no skipping for me. Measurable goals. Let's go on to the next page. My goals are very clear. I've been out there from the beginning. My first goal was to get to 95 kilos before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
My revised goal now is to get to 85 kilos before Christmas. On top of that, my commitment is to remain between 80 and 90 kilos from January through until October.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing. It's easy to lose the weight. If you're in the right mood, it's easy to lose it.
You're
But to
right.
keep it off is where all three of us are going to be challenged. And on your wedding day, I will definitely be less than 85 kilos.
Mm-hmm.
So those are three uh, weight-related goals. And also this distance-related goals. I am convinced that I will have walked more than 5,000 kilometers from the time that we started this until Christmas Day this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
that's
I
me.
have I have no doubt. I have absolutely no doubt.
Okay. So and once I get to the 5,000, then of course I'll up my game. William, he just chatted briefly before that his goal is to be 90 kilos before Christmas. He's lost 13 kilos so far, and he's got 4 more to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So that means he's about 94 kilos now. So all three of us, I will write the goals down and they will be measured, or the progress will be measured each week from now on. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right then. Today's topic: how to stop sickness and toothache derailing you. I know that this week I have not really felt like doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
I've I've kept going through sheer bloody mindedness, but I've not enjoyed it. How do
Right.
you
Right.
keep going, Thomas?
I would say, as I was saying, I had my tooth pulled at the beginning of the week, and and I was only supposed to have soft foods, yogurt, soup, things like that. But the other day we had a grocery delivery, and someone mixed up one of the bags, so we ended up getting a bunch of products that we weren't supposed to get. One of them being this strange thing called chicken in a biscuit.
Yeah.
Never heard of it before. It's a cracker that tastes just like chicken, and they're very, very, very rich in sodium, horrifically rich in sodium. And so I was faced with this dilemma. I was feeling really bad. I was feeling run down. Soup looked kind of boring. I was thinking, you know what? I got to have something to spice it up, make it feel a little better. And if it was just me on my own, I think I would have gone for it. I think I would have said, you know what? It's not worth it. Just have a little something. I was lucky that I had Lily there. She stepped in and she said, "Well, no, you don't need it. Soup's fine. It's filling. It'll do fine for you." I think it's hard because typically when I'm sick, I either get pretty run down sick, to which point I don't really want to eat a whole lot, but it will affect my exercise. Or I will only be very mildly sick and I'll be pretty much fine to the point where it won't really affect any part of my day. So I think I think I'm lucky in that way. Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that question.
Okay.
I'd like to hear what you have.
Yeah, for me, if I feel run down, then of course I don't feel much like exercise. And there are some comfort things that make you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
One is milk.
Mm.
And milk and chocolate chip cookies are very, very nice. And also Angel Delight. I've not had that for a long time, luckily, because I don't know where it is at the moment. I know we've got some, but I couldn't find it. But you don't feel much like doing anything, and it's easy to say, "Well, okay, I won't bother today. I won't bother with my exercise. I'll stay in and feel sorry for myself."
Yeah, so easy.
And then by the end of the day, if you do that, you tend to feel worse than if you actually get off your backside. Toothache's a bit more difficult if every time that you take a step you feel that jarring sensation in your tooth. Not so
Yeah.
good. But I found with this head that I've had this last week, when I sat down in the living room feeling sorry for myself, it's been terrible. But I said, I've got to get up, got to go out. Once I've started to walk, things clear up. By the time you get back, you certainly feel a bit better. So I think the answer to the question is how to stop it derailing you is to just keep on going, keep on persevering with the daily exercise, no matter how hard you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're feeling sick whether you're sat down or whether you're walking. Depending on the type of sickness you have, sometimes you don't want to walk too far from home.
Mm-hmm.
Or wear running shoes just in case. But definitely keep on going.
For sure. I mean, it's tough because right now we have wildfires still, which is very commonplace in sort of the west of the United States, and our air quality is really unhealthy, and so it's days like we've been having where if you feel ill and you've got a refrigerator or cupboards full of junk, that it's very easy to just say, oh well, I just this one day, I'll have just and I won't do it again, but I'll just this one day. It's happened to me so many times, and I think I've come to realize that the easiest thing to do is just cut it off at the source. Don't buy the stuff to begin with.
Yes, you're right.
Don't have it in the house, because when you're feeling sick, you're certainly not going to want to go to the store and get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely right. So with these wildfires, you don't feel like becoming a smoke jumper, do you?
Oh gosh, no, the firefighting part of my life's over. I'm very content with where I am right now. God, yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I can't turn around to the front cam, but
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we're still not seeing you, um, but yeah, just plug it at the source. Don't have the problem to begin with, and you should be just fine. One of the things that I can definitely say though is I really do understand people. I get it. I get when people they are feeling run down. Maybe they're not happy that they're not at work and all these things, and so they'll compensate and they'll do the things that they think will make them feel better. But it's never worth it. In the end, e- everything has its checks and balances, and it will all come up at the end. So just think about the decisions you're making and how they're going to impact you down the road. It's not worth it.
no. Words of wisdom there.
Yeah, yeah. They call me the wise one.
Okay. So this week's challenge, what we've got on the screen there is last week's. Do you have any thoughts for challenge for this week?
Well, I think this is a good one. For me, especially, like I was talking about these wildfires, it's really been limiting the outside activities that we can do. So I was thinking of a way that we could come up collectively with a way for people that live in areas like this where it's not easily accessible to work out and exercise in maybe indoors or in safer environments. I think a lot of people don't have access to a gym. A lot of people don't have access to really good at fitness equipment, and I'd like to try and come up with a bit of a workout, a step by step workout of things that you can do that'll keep you healthy, but is not going to expose you to any kind of nasty particles in the air.
Okay. So what do you propose then? Are you going to upload a video clip each day, short clip, or?
Yeah, I think a short clip is a good idea. I'll have Lily film it, and basically, like I said, it's going to focus on just little in apartment or at work exercises that you can do that will yeah just make sure that you're not going to breathe in all that nasty air.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea. If you can keep them very short, say five
Yeah.
minutes, because I have some technical challenge to upload the files at the moment. But yeah, if you were to do that, then I'm away from home until Wednesday. So I don't commit to be able to doing anything on a video for tomorrow and Tuesday, but starting Wednesday, I'll do the same.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be something completely original, or it can be, I guess it can be us following a video online,
Mm-hmm.
anything really. What makes me and your mum smile currently is that uh, there's a commercial on British television from the British National Health Service, and it starts with the line something along the lines of you've probably put on a few pounds during lockdown, and you're probably thinking about starting to get fit. For me and your mum, this has been a life-changing experience for both of us. In fact, so much so that we checked in at this hotel today. We were standing there at the reception desk checking in. Your mum looked to her left and she said something like, I think I should buy that mirror. It's very flattering. Makes me look thin and good. And I said, it's not the mirror. And then we came up to the room And the strange thing is they've got another mirror that's just as flattering in the room. So she's actually starting to realize that it's not the mirror tricking, but the reality. But Thomas, very soon I'll need to consider buying another treadmill because she's nearly worn this one out.
Well, let's hope you pay decent money for this one this time.
We'll see. I, I said nearly. I didn't say I would. I said nearly.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's so great to hear. It really is. It makes me happy because I mentioned in a couple of videos ago that basically you're securing your future. You're securing your health for years down the road, and not anytime soon. But Lily and I are going to want to have some kids of our own, and it'd be nice to know that Grandma and Grandpa are very healthy and they can get on planes and come on over to see us.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
exciting.
It's something that when you're young and well, I know you're not young, but you're not old yet either. Yours and Lily's age, you take it all for granted.
Yeah.
You you think, well, this is the good life,
Mm-hmm.
and you take the reasonably good health that you have for granted. And once you get to a certain age, if it wasn't for this lockdown, quite possibly we wouldn't have come across this idea now. But the time was right for us. If you'd have told me 30 years ago about doing this, I would have said, what's the point? I'm fine. I'm happy the way I am. I can do the things I want to do. I feel
Yeah.
fine, so leave me alone.
Yeah.
What I now realize is life would have been so much even better if me and your mum did 15 years ago what we have accomplished now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it is we can't go back and change it. What we can do is we can make sure every day moving forward that we make sure that we live a healthier life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And an example of that is tonight we're in a half board, very nice hotel. We have dinner included in the price. So once we arrived here, we checked in. We went out for a walk in the pouring rain. Um, and tomorrow we will eat very well, but we will definitely get some miles in as well.
Yeah.
And there would have been a time not so long ago where we would have eaten the breakfast, eaten the dinner, and had a little walk around during the day, but nowhere near what we're going to do tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep on doing the right thing. So, young man, time is running.
Yeah.
It's been about half an hour, so I guess it's time to bring this thing to a close.
We can certainly do that.
Let me work out how to bring it to a close because with multiple gadgets, it's not so easy today.
Oh, do we have your weight on there?
Oh yeah, no particularly good news this week. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. So I stayed roughly. I've gained uh, zero point 0.4 of a kilo from last week.
Right.
So I'm still happy with that. Zero point 0.4 of a kilo. That's one large glass of water. So still doing well there. For the steps, William had a stellar week this week. He's averaging close to 18,000 a day.
Wow. Wow.
So excellent. Uh, you're a little bit up on last week. So that's good news. No, sorry, a little bit down
I'm
from last
down.
week. Okay. We'll put that down to the stresses of moving house. Yes, you met your minimum daily goals. So I can't complain. Don't complain. So I also didn't do quite as much as last week, but I figure that by the time I switch off tonight, I will have gained. I will have done another 4 kilometers, so I'll be roughly equal with what I did last week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all keeping in a good direction. Can you remember, or maybe for next week you can check the last time you did not do 10,000 steps in a day?
Yeah, I can certainly find that out.
It was a long time ago now.
It's been a minute. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's 150 something days. So
Wow. That's
so
crazy.
it's like, yeah. So if I can do it for a whole year, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But day by day. Right, young man. You going to bring this to a close then?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Alrighty, guys. So another episode in the books for the two buff guys today. William was not able to make it, sorely missed, but hope he's doing great things on his internship. Just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We really love it with all the feedback and all the nice words and positive messages that we get every single week. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Pa, enjoy your vacation. It is much, much, much deserved. Take care, make good choices, and goodbye for now. Bye, guys.